Hi everyone, this is Jackie coming back with another thrift flip video, and for today's video we're gonna transform an old women's shirt to a crop top, and also one turban headband and two scrunchies. So this is the first one and here's the second one. So today I'm gonna transform this old women's shirt. This is size medium. So the first thing we're gonna do is this scrunchie that has like a Minnie Mouse ears. So first you're gonna cut the sleeves. Then seam rip the cuff and save it for later. Cut the sleeves open. Then iron it to make sure it's flat. So for the ribbon, I'm using this circle, which is around 7.5 by 7.5 inches, and you'll need 2 circles. So for the scrunchie, you need 2 strips of 4 by 13 inches, and then just join them together, which make it 26 inches. 34. And we're just gonna sew here. So join the 2 fabrics by sewing on the sides, and then don't forget to backstitch. Then next fold it lengthwise and then sew a straight stitch on it, and then don't forget to backstitch too. The next flip the strip inside out. An elastic. Then you'll need an elastic around 8 to 10 inches, and use a safety pin or a hairpin to push it inside the fabric. Then just secure it by tying the 2 elastic together. So for finishing the scrunchie, push one end to inside one end of the scrunchie and then sew on it. So for the ribbon, sew a straight stitch around the circle and then leave around like 2-inch gap to have a small space to flip the circle. Next, I cut the strip around 8 by 2 inches and then just sew around it and then flip it inside out. So gather the circle ribbon and use the strip we just made and then tie it twice to the ribbon. So here's the finished scrunchie. Then next we're gonna do this turban headband. So take your shirt and then cut a straight line on the bottom. Next, draw a straight line 8 inches above the hem and then cut it. So on the end of this, you'll need 1 strip of 14 by 4 inches and 2 strips of 18 by 8 inches. I joined some of the fabrics to achieve the length I wanted, so I have this. So fold the 3 strips lengthwise and then sew a straight stitch. So next you'll need to flip all the strips inside out. Then for the elastic you'll need 5 inches and then insert it to the smallest strip. Make a straight stitch at the end of the strip to secure the elastics. So for the longest strip, fold it on the middle and then sandwich the small strip inside it and sew a straight stitch. So for the other strip, just loop it on the other big strip and then do what we did on the first one. So you have to fold it and then sandwich the small strip again and sew straight stitch. So this part of the fabric is a little bulky, so make sure you stitch as slow as possible so you don't break your needle or your sewing machine. And here's the finished product. So third, we're doing this scrunchie. So I'm using the two cuffs that we just removed earlier for this scrunchie. Cut the sides of the cuff and seam rip around 1/2 inch of the fabric and then sew on the sides. Then fold the cuff lengthwise and then sew a straight stitch. So this is pretty much the same process like we did on the first scrunchie, and just a quick recap. So here's a video of it. Just going to a straight stitch. For the ribbon, we're gonna use the hem that we removed earlier and then join them together to make that ribbon. And straight stitch around it and then leave like a 2-inch gap so you can flip it inside out later. Cut the excess fabric, then flip the ribbon inside out. Use a pin to pull the end out so you have this pointy edge. So to finish the hole in the bottom, just sew a straight stitch on it. Then just tie it on the scrunchie. Lastly, we're gonna do this crop top. First, you need to iron your shirt. Then fold the hem twice and then iron it. So now bring it to your sewing machine and then straight stitch on top of it. Make sure you don't forget to back stitch. For the sleeves, just finish it by folding it once and then straight stitch on it. So for the waist tie, I use all the scrap fabrics from this shirt and then join them together to make a long ribbon. Then I ironed it and made the bias tape out of it. So you sandwich the raw edges and then just sew a straight stitch on the edge of it so you have this clean edge, and then use a safety pin or a hairpin and attach it to the ribbon and push it inside the fabric. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped you, and if it did, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you!